Hey everyone, it's Frankie Chenna here at the Crofton Manor. We just had a wonderful performance for the Chinese Moon Festival, and now we hope you enjoy the show.
Hi everyone. Before we begin tonight's festives, I'd like to welcome our host for the evening. He is a former Mr. World Canada, performer, international speech and debate coach, and much, much more. Please welcome Frankie Chenna.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being with us tonight on this Moon Festival. It's a very, very special day in the Chinese culture, and we have some wonderful young people who prepared some singing, some instruments, some stories of the festival, and many, many things they want to share with all of you. So thank you so much for being here. We are going to start off with performance number 3 on your programs because our first 2 performers are just running a little late. So we're going to start off with Raymond Zhang. Raymond is an 8-year-old boy and he loves board games, chess, especially Chinese chess. He also plays table tennis and basketball, and he is a big Stephen Curry fan. So he'll be doing 3 poems, some in Chinese and some in English. Please welcome your first performer, Raymond Zhang.
Now I will present you the Chinese version of Locking in the Night. 海上生明月，天涯共此时。情人怨遥夜，竟夕起相思。灭足怜光满，披绝露滋。不堪盈手证，还请问佳期。And then now I will present you the English version. As the bright moon shines over the sea, from far away you share this moment with me. From lonely nights are the worst to be. All night long I think of no one but thee. To enjoy the moon, I blow out the candlestick. Please put on your night globe for the dew is thick. I try to offer you the moonlight is so hard to pick, hoping a reunion and a dream will come quick. And now I will present you the Chinese version of Thoughts in a Still Night. The Chinese version of the Thoughts in a Still Night. 静夜思，李白。床前明月光，疑是地上霜。举头望明月，低头思故乡。And now I will present you the English version. A bed. I see a silver light. I wonder if it is across the ground. Looking up, I found the moon bright. Bowing in homesickness, I drowned.
Thank you, Raymond. I think Raymond's our youngest performer today, 8 years old, so very, very good job. Next we have some singing by Judy. Judy is a grade 9 student at Lord Bing. She plays the piano and the flute. She loves music. She's also a very, very talented public speaker and debater. But today she'll be singing a song by the Carpenters, so a little bit of a throwback. It's called I Need to Be in Love, and she hopes you enjoy it. Please welcome Judy Reed.
The hardest thing I've ever done
price I paid is high enough for me. I know I need to be in love. I know I've wasted too much time. I know I've asked perfection of a quite imperfect world. And fool enough to think that's what I'll find. So here I am with pockets full of good intentions, but none of them will comfort me tonight. I'm wide awake at 4 a.m. without a friend in sight, hanging on a hope, but I'm alright. I know I need to be in love. I know I've wasted too much time. I know I've asked perfection of a quite imperfect world. And fool enough to think that's what I'll find. I know I need to be in love. I know I've wasted too much time. I know I've asked perfection of a quite imperfect world. And fool enough to think that's what I'll find. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Judy. So next up, we have a young boy from Hugh McRobert Secondary School. He's in grade 8. Kevin Chen plays the drums. He plays basketball. He does robotics and computers, debate and swimming. He's won many, many awards, and today he'll be singing opera for you all. He has won the Little Mozart competition for singing. He's won multiple first places at the Kiwanis Music Festival, and today he sings Wherever You Walk by George Frederick Handel. Please welcome Kevin Chen.
Trees lay you sit, sheltered into the shade.
Thank you so much, Kevin. We have a little bit of everything tonight. We have some singing, some instruments. We are trying to give you the full depth of these young people's talents. So the next performer is named Sophia, and she's 11 years old, and she's been playing the Chinese instrument, the liuqing, for 3 years, and it's basically similar to a smaller Chinese guitar. And she hopes that by playing this instrument for you, she can teach you a little bit about the instrument, make you fall in love with it, because she has loved playing this instrument for 3 years now. She'll be performing the song Jasmine. Please welcome Sophia Lee. So now the kids are going to be collaborating on some of the next performances. We have some duets and some trios coming up. The next performance is a combination of the cello and the erhu, and it's performed by Vivian and Alan. They'll be performing The Butterfly Lovers. The piece consists of 3 sections. The first section represents the beautiful scenery that you'll also be able to hopefully see on the projection. The second section represents a marriage, and the third section represents the couple becoming butterflies, and it basically reemerges in their celebration of faith and true love. So Vivian Zhang is a grade 10 student at West Point Grey Academy. She plays the cello, the piano, and the flute, so that's 3 instruments. And she also speaks French, English, and Chinese. So 3 instruments and 3 languages. That's almost like 6 languages, I would say. She's also an award-winning debater in both French and English, top speaker at the French Bilinguals, and so many other awards as well. So she will be here playing the cello, and her partner Alan is a grade 10 student at St. George's School who'll be playing the erhu. Now, Alan has won many, many awards with this instrument. At a very young age, he had to decide between playing the piano or playing the erhu, and he decided on playing the erhu, and he said it was one of the best decisions he's made in his life. It's brought him to China twice, where he's won 2 gold medals, along with numerous other awards. As a debater and public speaker, Alan has been to regional competitions, provincial competitions, and international competitions. So these are 2 amazingly smart and talented individuals performing Butterfly Lovers. Please welcome Vivian and Alan. So all performers have arrived now, so we're going to be doing some movement in the program to the second performance in the program, which is by Bruce, Maria, and Grace, and they'll be actually doing some storytelling, giving us some insight into a little bit more about the Moon Festival, what it represents, and a bit of history about it as well. So Bruce is a grade 11 student at St. John's. He's been playing acoustic drums for 2 years. He's also been doing public speaking courses, and one of his favorite sports and hobbies is badminton. He has participated in the BC Provincial High School Championships in grade 9 and was also awarded an award from his school, the Eagles Choice Award, in grade 10. The second performer, Maria, is a 16-year-old student from University Hill Secondary, and she's been involved with a lot of music and arts activities. She's completed her grade 10 practical exam and also her grade 8 speech arts and drama. She also has a variety of theory awards, and she's also been competing in dramatic monologue and oratory public speaking competitions. She's also done a bit of Shakespeare and has won many, many awards at the Kiwanis Music Festival and is a grade 8 completion at the Trinity College London exam. And finally, we have Grace Lee. Grace Lee has been playing the gujen since she was 9 years old and has won many musical awards with her instrumentation. She's won the Silver Golden Bell Award, she won gold at the Canadian International Multicultural Arts Festival, and with her brother went to Beijing also in 2016 and won a gold medal out of around 1,000 competitors. She's also won numerous awards at the Kiwanis Festival. As a public speaker, Grace has been chosen twice by Crofton House School to represent her school at the provincial level, and this summer went to the Heart of Europe debate competition in the Czech Republic. So please welcome, for some storytelling, Maria, Bruce, and Grace.
Have you ever heard of a fairy tale of the immortals who live on the moon? Indeed, in China there was a love story that people used to worship in the Mid-Autumn Festival. Chang'e and Hou Yi. Hou Yi was an excellent archer and Chang'e was his wife. Long, long ago, there were 10 suns in the sky, and the suns burned all the plants on earth and people were dying. One day, Hou Yi used his bow and arrow and shot down 9 of the suns. The people on earth were saved. Afterwards, the Queen Mother of the West gave Hou Yi a bottle of elixir which could make him immortal. But the elixir was only for one person. Although Hou Yi wanted to become immortal, he wanted to stay with Chang'e more. Therefore, he did not drink the elixir and told Chang'e to keep it safe for him. People wanted Hou Yi to be their master, yet not every student of Hou Yi had good mortality. Pang Mi, once a student, wanted to seize the elixir. One day, Hou Yi went out hunting with the students, and Pang Mi pretended to be sick and stayed at home. He forced Chang'e to give him the elixir. Chang'e knew she could not defeat Pang Mi, so she drank the elixir immediately. Then she flew higher and higher, and eventually, she landed on the moon and became immortal. Hou Yi was very sad when he received the news. He came back home, prepared some food on the table, hoping that Chang'e would come back and stay with him. Mid-Autumn Festival is also known as Zhongqiu Jie, which is the second biggest festival next to New Year, celebrated on the 15th of September. Mid-Autumn Festival is all round of a theme of reunion. On this day, the moon will be fully round, family members will join together and enjoy the moonlit feast. After the moonlit feast, people will view and admire the beauty of the moon, express their feelings to the hometown and to those who they love, while eating mooncakes.
I still remember when I was little, during those chilly nights of the Mid-Autumn Festival, my family and I sat together with mooncakes, family, and friends. I instantly heard a song from a faraway distance across the lake singing. 明月几时有，把酒问青天。不知天上宫阙，今夕是何年？ When will the moon be bright and clear? In the heavens on this night, I wonder what season it would be. I'd like to ride a wind to fly home. Dancing with that moonlit shadow, it does not seem like the human world. The moon rounds the red mansion, stoops its silk-packed doors, shines upon the sleepless, bearing no grudge. Upon the moon, tend to be filled when people are apart. Experience sorrow, joy, separation, and reunion. The moon may be dim or bright, round or crescent shaped. This imperfection has been going on since the beginning of time. When we all be blessed, though thousands of miles apart, we're still able to share the beauty of the moon together.
Okay, so Grace is involved in a few of our performances, so she's now going to take off her public speaking hat and put on her, I think, oh, maybe not. Okay. She's in almost all of the remaining performances. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, she's in that one, she's in that. Okay, well, she's only not in one. So we're going to welcome Alan Lee and Lucy Liu to the stage. They'll be performing on the erhu. So this is a duet and it's called Galloping Horses, and basically the instruments are so interesting they actually can simulate the sounds of galloping horses. When I first heard this performance in the rehearsal, I was amazed at how they actually make their instruments sound like horses. So hopefully you guys will hear that as well. Lucy Liu is a grade 9 student at Sir Winston Churchill Secondary School. She plays both the piano and the erhu and has been playing them since she was 11 years old. She also enjoys drawing and reading in her spare time. And yes, and we welcome also back Alan, who I've already spoken about. So performing Galloping Horses, please welcome Alan and Lucy. I hope I wasn't the only one who heard the horses, but I did hear the horses again, so it's very, very cool. Very, very talented duo. So we are now moving to our multi-talented performer of the night who has gotten her second instrument ready. We're going to actually see this instrument in the final 3 performances of the evening. This is the gujen, and it's going to be a solo by Grace Lee performing Snow Mountain Spring. So please welcome Grace. So we have only 2 performances left. The next performance is a quartet of 4 of our instruments. We have piano, 2 erhus, and the gujen, and it's by Maria, Grace, Alan, and Hansen. I've already introed 3 of them, so I'll tell you a bit about Hansen. He's a grade 11 student at Vancouver College. He plays drums and the erhu. He is a youth leader at Success for 2 years. He's also in charge of percussion at the YC Music Orchestra and enjoys skiing, basketball, speech, and drama. So we are welcoming, playing Red River Valley, Maria, Grace, Alan, and Hansen. Thank you guys. So we have come to our last performance of the evening, and a good host always does the thank yous before the last performance, so then, everyone's still paying attention. So we want to thank the performers for this evening. We want to thank all of their parents for bringing them. We want to thank Crofton Manor for having us, all of the teachers of the students, and of course you, the audience. Thank you guys so much for having us. We have one more performance for you this evening, and it is called Fighting Typhoon, and it will have Kathy, Grace, and Stephanie. Now, Stephanie is a grade 8 student at Little Flower Academy, and she's been playing the gujen for 5 years. She's done many volunteer performances and projects and competitions, and she has received distinctions and honors in a variety of them. Kathy is a grade 5 student at Arlington Elementary School, and she's been playing the gujen for 2 years, and we welcome back for the 3rd performance in a row, Grace. So they'll be performing the Fighting Typhoon, which is a classical piece which basically goes through the struggle of shoremen fighting the typhoon. And the song takes place in 4 parts. So first, the harbor workers are happy and calm. Then the typhoon is coming, so the music intensifies. Next, the harbor workers are fighting the typhoon, and that's the most intense and dramatic part of the piece. And finally, the harbor workers fight through the typhoon, and the piece slowly calms as the typhoon goes away. So you're going to be hearing 3 of the gujens in this performance, which is the one that takes the longest to set up, so bear with the students. But again, thank you so much to Crofton Manor for having us. Thank you all for being here. And as they set up, let's give them one more round of applause.
closer, closer.